Jai Hind students, and welcome back to the second video of this session. We are continuing the problems from the exercise 6.4 of your lesson related to areas of similar triangles. Now come to the next problem, children. D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Okay, so here you see the figure. A triangle ABC is there and D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA means D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC, F is the midpoint of CA. Okay, so in that order you want to consider the midpoints. So D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC and F is the midpoint of AC. Okay, now what happens? D and F are midpoints. Now find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF. When we join the midpoints of these three sides, we will get a triangle DEF. Okay, so this triangle DEF and the whole triangle ABC. So these two triangles we need to find out. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. So this is the figure from the question. Now we want to find the ratio of the areas of these two triangles. Okay, so let us start the answer solution. First we can just write the given points D, E and F. Okay, are midpoints of. So here they are the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of this triangle ABC. So you take in the correct order. Now we want to find the ratios of these two triangles. Okay, now we are going to consider, so because this is given D, E and F are the midpoints of these three sides, here we are going to apply a very important result. Then only we can proceed the answer of this problem. Okay, so I hope you remember this result. In class 9 you studied midpoint theorem. Do you remember midpoint theorem? Yes, so that theorem we are going to apply here. I am writing the statement: line segment joining the midpoints. Line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. Do you remember, students? Okay, so this is the important result what we are going to apply in this answer. Then only we can proceed further. Okay, so here because D, E and F are given as the midpoints of the three sides, we are going to use this theorem, that is the line joining the midpoints of the two sides. Means if you take this EF, okay, E and F is the line joining the midpoints of two sides, then this line will be parallel to the third side, that is AB. EF is parallel to AB and also half of AB. Okay, so that is the thing we are getting from this theorem. So that only we are going to apply in this problem, so that we will get EF is equal to half of AB. Similarly, what you get for DF? DF is half of this base BC, and DE. DE is the half of AC. So these three results we are getting by using this theorem. Okay, so therefore what we get using this theorem, application of this theorem, therefore we will get EF. EF means this one. EF is half of AB. So we are not taking the parallel condition, we are only taking this half of it. So EF is equal to half of AB. Similarly, what about DF? DF is half of BC. DF is equal to half of BC. And what is the third one? DE. DE is equal to half of AC. DE is equal to half of AC. So these three results we are getting from this theorem. Now you see children, from this I am going to write like this. Can you write this? AB I am transposing left hand side. So it comes to the denominator. So we are getting EF by AB equal to half. Okay. Similarly here BC I am taking this side. DF by BC equal to half. Similarly here also DE by AC is equal to half. So these three ratios come equal to same value half. Okay. So what is this EF, AB, DF, BC? You see in this diagram, what is EF? So what is the meaning of this? These three ratios are correspondingly equal and they are equal to half. So you see EF. EF is corresponds to AB. Understand? Similarly DF. DF corresponds to BC. And DE. DE corresponds to AC. So what is the meaning of this? The ratio of the three corresponding sides are equal to 1 by 2, same value. So what you can tell about these two triangles? These two triangles are similar. Okay, so that is the thing. Hence we get what we can write? This triangle ABC is similar to, we can see here triangle AB. AB corresponds to what? EF. Okay, so you want to write EF and the third D. Okay, then only you will get the name correctly. AB corresponds to EF and BC corresponds to DF. Okay, DF and DE. DE corresponds to the first and third one. DE corresponds to AC. So then only the name will come true. So we proved these two triangles are similar. So after finding, so what is the thing? Corresponding pairs of sides are in the same ratio. So that we proved that two triangles are similar. Now we want to find the ratio of the areas of this triangle. Okay, so how can we write? Therefore area of triangle DEF by area of triangle ABC. What about the ratio of these two triangles? We know by theorem the ratio of the areas is equal to squares of the corresponding sides. Okay, so here all the ratios are equal to 1 by 2. So we are just considering only one ratio to get our answer. So you can take this, if you are taking this ratio DE by AC, you can write DE by AC the whole square. Okay, the square of the corresponding ratio of the corresponding sides. So what is this equal to? What is the value? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 the whole square. What is 1 by 2 the whole square? 1 by 4. So thus what you got? This area of this ratio of the two areas is equal to 1 by 4. So how can we write? Hence we require the ratio. So you want to write in ratio form. Area of triangle DEF is to area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 by 4. We are writing as 1:4. Okay, so that is the required answer. Now come to next question. Prove that the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Okay, so here two triangles are there, ABC and DEF. We want to show that they are similar triangles. Okay, given they are similar triangles, now when you find the ratio of the areas of these two triangles, that is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Okay, what do you mean by median, children? Median is the line segment joining the vertex to the midpoint of the base. Okay, so where the median is touching the base, that point is the midpoint. Then only it is called a median. Okay, so median, I hope you know that median is the line segment that is joining to the midpoint of the base. Okay, so here AP is, if I am drawing the median here, I have named AP is the median, and here DQ is the median, so that P is the midpoint of BC. Okay, similarly here Q is the midpoint of EF. Understand? So when this is the midpoint, the two sides are equal. Here also the two sides are equal. So we can write this BP, if this distance BP, if I am taking, that is equal to half of BC. Okay, because it is the midpoint. Similarly here, if I am taking, I can write EQ equal to half of EF. Understand? So that is the meaning of midpoint. It is divided into two equal halves. Okay, so that is the thing we want to prove here. The areas of these two, ratios of the areas of two triangles is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. What is the median I have taken here? AP. Here I have taken DQ. So you want to prove that the area ratio of the areas is equal to square of the medians, means AP square by DQ square. So this is the answer we want here. Square of the medians here, AP square by DQ square. So this is the result we want here as our answer. Okay, so what are the things given? We can write now. So here given they are two similar triangles, no? So given triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. They are similar triangles, and I constructed here AP is the median, here DQ is the median. Also AP and DQ are the medians of two triangles. Okay, yes, so this much we know. Now what do you want to prove? To prove this area of first triangle ABC by area of second triangle DEF is equal to square ratio of the square of their medians, means AP square by DQ square. So this is the result we want. Now what you are doing? Now come to the proof. So here you know the ratio, because they are similar triangles, the ratio of the areas of the two triangles are equal to the ratio of the corresponding sides. Okay, by theorem. So area of similarity of triangles theorem, from we can write the ratio of the areas of the two triangles is equal to the ratio of their corresponding sides, that you know. So that we can write now by theorem. What is the ratio? Area of triangle ABC by area of triangle DEF is equal to, okay, now I am going to take this corresponding side. AB is correspondingly equal to DE, correct? So I am taking that ratio. So AB by DE the whole square. Okay, so correspondingly that is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding sides. Okay, so this I can write as AB square by DE square. Okay, so this we need in further steps. So take this as result 1. Now you see, since these two triangles are similar, that is triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF, So we wrote the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, correct? So if I am taking this AB by DE, they are corresponding sides equal to, what is the corresponding side of BC? EF. So when these two ratios I am taking equal, you know that P is the midpoint and here Q is the midpoint. So I can write this BC as 2 times of BP. Okay, I said earlier it is the half distance, so I can take 2 times BP is equal to BC. Similarly here EF I can write 2 times of EQ. Okay, so when you cancel this 2 and 2, that will be equal to BP by EQ. So what we done here, AB by DE equal to BC by EF, that came BP by EQ. So this implies you take the first and last ratio, AB by DE is equal to BP by EQ. So this you take as result number 2. Okay. Now what we are doing, see these two angles, angle B of this and angle E. They are correspondingly equal angles. Okay. So then when they are correspondingly equal angles, you know from this second result what you got, AB corresponds to DE and BP corresponds to EQ. Now you got angle B corresponds to angle E. Okay, so what we got actually, two sides are corresponding and one angle is corresponding. So what you can tell? Yes, again they are similar triangles. What are similar triangles? ABP and DEQ. Okay, so these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, so we are doing for getting our required answer. So what you can write here, also angle B is correspondingly equal to angle E. Okay, so they are corresponding angles. So what you get? Therefore triangle ABP is similar to triangle DEQ by SAS criterion. Okay, we got these two triangles are similar. Okay, so when you get these two triangles are similar, can you write BP by EQ is equal to BP by EQ? So this is the BP by EQ. We already proved they are corresponding, equal to this corresponding AP by DQ. Yes, because we proved they are similar, we can write that AP by DQ. Okay, so BP by EQ is equal to AP by DQ. So this you can take as number 3. Now you relate this second and third results. What you got? Second and third result, when you compare, AP by DQ is equal to BP by EQ, and in this second result BP by EQ equal to AB by DE. Understand? So one side of the equality is same. So we can write therefore AB by DE. So this equal ratios we are not taking, we are taking the other two. AB by DE equal to AP by DQ when you compare 2 and 3. Okay, now you see children, AB by DE square is equal to the ratios of the area of the triangles. Okay, so now we are using this first result to get our required answer. So therefore 1 implies, what is the left hand side of 1? Area of triangle ABC by area of triangle DEF is equal to What is the right hand side? AB by DE the whole square. Now AB by DE is equal to what we proved just before. So take this as 4. So by 4 what you can get? AB by DE is equal to AP by DQ. So substitute here. AB by DE is equal to AP by DQ the whole square. Okay. So what is this actually? AP by DQ means AP is the median here first triangle and DQ is the median of second triangle. So what is AP by DQ the whole square? The square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. Okay. So this is only the required result what we want. So that is equal to, actually it is AP square by DQ square also you can write. Both are correct. Okay. So this is only the required result what we want. The area of the ratio of the areas of the two triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of the corresponding medians. Okay. So that is the required result, hence proved. Now come to this question. Prove that the area of an equilateral triangle on one side of a square is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonals. Understood the meaning? Area of an equilateral triangle on one side of a square. So you see here one square is there. ABCD is a square and one side of the square there is an equilateral triangle. Okay. So this triangle PAD, this is an equilateral triangle that is on one side of this square ABCD. Now this equilateral triangle, what do you want to prove? It is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonals. So you see here one diagonal of the square is drawn and on this diagonal another triangle is there, that is also an equilateral triangle as per the question. So we want to prove that this area of this equilateral triangle is half the area of this equilateral triangle. Okay. So this equilateral triangle comes in the diagonal. Base is the diagonal of the square and this equilateral triangle is one side of the square. So we want to prove this area, that is area of PAD is half of area of ACQ. Okay. So that is the required result what you want to get here. So I think you understood the figure. Now you see here it is a square. So what I am doing, I am taking the side of a square to be A. Okay. So when A is the side of the square, you know all the sides of the square are equal and you know each angle of a square is 90 degree, correct? So when each angle is 90 degree, this AC is the hypotenuse. Diagonal is the hypotenuse. So can you find out this length of AC? Yes, by Pythagoras theorem, you can find the length of AC. That is, you know, in hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. That is Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square. Okay, so when you find this AC square, it will be equal to AB length is A, BC also A. So you get A square plus A square, that is equal to 2A square. So thus you get AC is equal to 2A square, AC square. So that implies AC equal to root of 2A square, that is root 2 into A square is A square root is A. So this is the length of the hypotenuse you are getting. So why we find the length of the hypotenuse here? Because we want the ratio of the two areas of two equilateral triangles, so that we found the base of this equilateral triangle is this diagonal. So that diagonal length you are finding by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So now we can proceed the problem. So first you want to write given ABCD is a square. Okay, ABCD is a square given, and this I made you to understand how we got this AC. So you can write like this: let side of square be A. Okay, we have taken A, therefore AC square, I am writing directly. Okay, AC square is equal to 2A square. That implies AC is equal to root 2A. How we got this? By Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem from we got AC is equal to root 2A. Now you see children, these two triangles are similar triangles. Can you say? Yes, because this is also equilateral triangle, this is also equilateral triangle. And you know, in an equilateral triangle, all the three angles are equal to 60 degrees, because the total sum of an equilateral triangle, the angle sum property 180 degree. So if three angles are equal, then each angle is 60 degree. Similarly here also the three angles are equal to 60 degree. So what we can say about these two triangles? They are similar. Okay, how we can say? By angle similarity we can say each angle equal to 60 degree. So these two triangles are similar. Okay, so you can say therefore by AA, okay, angle similarity, we can say what? This triangle PAD is similar to triangle, what is the name? QAC. These two triangles are similar. Okay, so this result we got. Now what we need to find? The ratio of the areas of these two triangles. So therefore area of triangle PAD by area of triangle QAC is equal to, yes, how can we write? We are going to find the ratio here. So here you see, we know the value of AC. What is AC? AC is root 2A. So this AC corresponds to which side from the name of the two triangles? AD. Okay, AC corresponds to AD. So that ratio we are taking because we know the value of AC. So this is equal to the ratio of the areas of two triangles equal to the square of the ratio of the corresponding sides by theorem. So we are taking here AD by AC square. AD is corresponding to AC. Okay, AD is correspond to AC of this triangle. Okay, so now here you know what is the value of AD. AD is the side of the square and we have taken it as A units. So it is A square by AC, what we got already by Pythagoras theorem? Root 2A. So A square by root 2A the whole square. Okay, now we need to simplify this. So that is equal to A square by root 2 square is 2 into A square. Now you see here, root A square can be cancelled. So what is the answer here? 1 by 2. Okay, so what we got here? Area of the ratio of the areas of two equilateral triangles is equal to 1 by 2. So we are writing one more step. Area of triangle PAD by area of triangle QAC equal to, we got 1 by 2. Now you see, actually we want to prove the area of equilateral triangle on one side. One side which triangle? PAD. This area is equal to half of this equilateral triangle. Half the area of the equilateral triangle. Now you see in this result, if I am cross multiplying this area, okay, cross multiplication, what do you get here? This implies area of triangle PAD is equal to half into, so this will come here, area of triangle QAC. Correct? Understand? So when I take this to the numerator right hand side, it is transposed. So we get area of PAD equal to area of QAC. So this is only the result what we need. Okay, area of the triangle on one side of the square is equal to area of the triangle formed in the diagonal. Okay, so that is the required result we got, hence we got the answer, hence proved. Now see one more question, children. ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles such that D is the midpoint of BC. Okay, so here two triangles are there, ABC and BDE. Okay, ABC and BDE. If I am taking this triangle ABC is one triangle, then D is the midpoint of BC. So BC midpoint is D. Okay, now so ABC is a triangle whose base BC's midpoint is D. Now what is the name of the other triangle here? BDE. So BDE means one side of that triangle is BD, this distance. So here it is not given where is this E point coming, whether inside or outside of the triangle is not known. But if I am assuming that if E is here somewhere, I can draw like this a triangle. Okay, so ABC is a triangle with the base BCD is the midpoint and BD is another triangle. We can imagine like this. Now in these two triangles are equilateral triangles. So because these two triangles are equilateral triangle, you know the three angles are equal. Understand? They are all 60 degree each. So anyways, these two triangles are similar to each other. Okay, so we need to find the ratio of their areas. So what is the value of this ratio of their areas we need to find out. So here just we are considering equilateral triangle ABC. The three sides are equal to some A. Okay, so that is AB equal to A, AC equal to A and BC equal to A. All the three sides are equal. Just you can consider it is equal to A. So how we are going to find the ratios we can see. So write the solution first. Solution. So let we are considering the three sides of the triangle AB equal to BC equal to AC equal to some A. Okay. Yes. Now given that D is the midpoint of the side BC. Okay. Now so when D is the midpoint of BC, can you write BD is equal to half of BC? Yes, when D is the midpoint, it is the half of BC. So BC you have taken, it is A, so you can write half of A. Okay, so that we need. So let it be BD equal to half of A. Now I said because these two triangles are equilateral triangles, we can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDE. Okay, because since they are equilateral triangles. Okay, they are similar. So when they are similar, by theorem we can say area of triangle ABC, the ratio of the areas, area of triangle BDE is equal to, can you write AB by DE the whole square? Sorry, AB corresponds to BD. AB by BD the whole square, can you write? Yes, the area ratio of the areas are equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Okay, so we are taking just one ratio, that is enough to find the area. So this is equal to, what is AB? AB means side of the triangle, so that is A square by BD. BD we have taken half A, it is equal to half A. So half A the whole square. Okay, now we need to simplify this. So that is equal to A square by half square is 1 by 4 into A square is A square. Now A square and A square you can cancel. So that is equal to numerator 1 by 1 by 4. What is 1 by 1 by 4? Reciprocal, that is 4 by 1. Understand? So we got the ratio of the areas of the two triangles is equal to 4 by 1. Therefore, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle BDE is the ratio, okay, is equal to 4:1. So that is the answer. So dear students, that is all for today's class. Complete the homework, example 9 and exercise 6.4 question number 9. So meet you in the next class. Thank you.